have a special guest here with us. He is a native of Mobile. All right, we're going to brag about you a little bit, okay? He is a two-time Gatorade Player of the Year in the state of Alabama and former four-star recruit out of McGill-Tulane Catholic High School. He was also named the 2022 Mr. Basketball by the Alabama Sports Writers Association and a host of other accolades. Wow, that's a lot to brag about. Joining me now is South Alabama basketball player Barry Dunning Jr. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And newly a South Alabama basketball player, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So tell us about that.
It's been great. You know, we came in like around May 28th, 29th. We had 8 weeks. Been around the team, great group of guys. I feel like I know it's going to be a great year this year. We got a passion for the game. We got a good group of guys this year, so I'm very excited this year.
So it's exciting. It's South Alabama basketball. But one of the really other exciting things about having you back in our part of the state is that there's a lot that you do to give back. You have a foundation. You're putting on a camp. In fact, the camp is this weekend, right?
It is August 17th at Porch Creek Indians Department, and it'll be a great event a great event. It's going to be a basketball camp. It's closed, actually, but we're going to have a little student athletes come talk about a little about mental health.
Yes, okay, so talk a little bit about mental health. That's a big part of being, I mean, you can be a good athlete, but you got to have the mind game too, right?
Yeah, so, being a student athlete, we're not like a regular, student. We have responsibilities on the court, the field, tennis court, either where it may be for our sport, and also we got to go in the classroom and excel in that and be a lead at both, so it can take a toll on athletes physically and mentally as well.
There's been a lot of focus on that. In fact, like at other levels of sports, they're implementing all of these mental health things. So you guys are ahead of the game because you and your mom started this, right?
Yes.
How did that happen?
So everyone knows what happened in 2020. COVID came around, and she saw how that affected me because I was able to play the game that I love. And she was like, "Son, you probably need to do something that help other people," because she saw how it affected me. So being in high school, I was like, "Mom, nah, I just want to play the game, and I'll just wait until we able to play basketball." But trusting her mother's intuition, she went out there, did it. She started the nonprofit. It was kind of hard for us during high school, my first year, because I was like far away from home, and then we started. We didn't know really what to do or where to go. But these past 2 years, we've been able to do a lot, and I got to thank my mom for that, man. She's a good one.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just talked about how many responsibilities you have on the court, in the classroom, being a representative, and you've taken on another one as a role model for all these kids. Why do you think it's important to give back like this?
Because student athletes every day, we go through something, we just need somebody. There's a lot of people that's not fortunate that I have, like having 2 parents in a household or have a great support system around me, and all we need is one person that cares. So, showing these student athletes, not just student athletes, but the youth, that we're here to help and just to make the generation better than the next, is really what's important.
It's so important. And y'all, the exciting thing too is that you can go cheer on the Jags. So you guys start practice next week?
We do. We start practice next week on the 20th.
Oh, it's exciting. All right, exciting times at South Alabama. Barry, thank you so much for being here today and talking with us and everything you do in the community to give back.
Thank you.
Very important stuff happening there. All right, Erica, very important.